Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to Boba with Ali and Raj. Today we're going to be talking about tech bros. This is going to be a fun episode. I guess we can start with like the most broad definition we can go, which is basically any man working in tech, right? Would you agree with that? A super broad definition.
I mean, I don't want to be like, I think they're like not all people working in tech are like tech pro.
Yeah. What's the first thing that narrows it down? Would you say?
Okay, this is kind of really hard to say. Like, it's probably that you are high income young individual, like straight out of college, or like you don't have family, I
Okay,
guess.
that's true. That's true.
Like
You don't have
you have
family.
like a lot of you have a lot of disposable income. You have I think you have a lot of disposable income from tech.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it. So it's like a young person working in
yeah,
basically like big tech, Silicon Valley unicorn
yeah,
companies, right?
yeah,
Yep. Gotcha.
yeah,
Uh, okay, that's a good definition. And then
yeah.
would you say like we can narrow it down even more?
I
There's
don't.
like the
Yeah,
wait, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
I
There's
feel
like
like
I guess
doing.
sections. There's sections we can go down, I guess,
Yeah,
depending
I
on where
mean,
you.
age is like not like a concrete way to like do it, but like most tech bro, I guess, are like out of a certain age, but like I think it's not limited to age. Like without, it's just
I
like
feel like when you reach like senior and stuff, you don't really get
yeah,
called tech pro anymore. You become like a
yeah,
seasoned
yeah,
developer, like senior
yeah,
developer. Yeah,
yeah,
for some reason, I don't know why exactly, but
yeah, yeah,
yeah. So okay, where
yeah.
were we? Okay, so let's okay. So there's different sects, I guess, of tech bro, right? There's like okay,
Mm.
there's like hobbies that like
Yeah.
these type of people usually have, which is like firstly a part of it, which are like what would you say the hobbies are?
Probably like okay, rock climbing, hiking, one of those outdoor activities.
Gotcha. Why do you think that's the? Is it because they're expensive ish? I guess hiking is not expensive. It should be kind of
Yeah,
free. So I don't really.
no, but I
Why are
guess
the? Is
more.
It's just the area, I guess. It's because everyone's
Yeah,
in
it's
either
the
Silicon
area,
Valley
like
or
West
Seattle.
Coast, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
West Coast.
or like other, yeah.
Gotcha. Um, yeah, I guess like people in New York aren't usually called tech bros. Yeah,
Yeah.
New
I mean, you
Yorkers are
can be
like
a tech bro in Boston or
that's
New
true.
York.
That's true. You won't really be hiking or
Yeah. You do
uh,
other stuff
Brooklyn.
like parties.
That's true. Party, yeah, but I don't think partying is like a tech bro. Kind of, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like the
I mean, there's also like healthy aspect too. Like you try to be healthy. I mean,
yeah.
yeah, you do, but you do you have an Econos membership, like a gym membership. I
Oh, you
think
think
most
so?
tech
Okay.
bros like, eh,
Do you think there's a certain superiority complex? If that makes sense.
no, I
That
don't.
is implied with the definition, or no?
I
Like
think
you
most
think
tech
you're
bros.
sorry,
Yeah,
go
I
ahead.
think most tech pros has kind of like a self-validation and like a problem. I don't think they consider themselves like a superior, like at least intentionally,
But
or at least
sorry,
the one that I know that they don't consider themselves superior like intentionally. Like, but
but
it's
like
also like you're living in a bubble, so that's also bad.
I guess out of touchness is like one thing, right?
Yeah,
They seem very out of touch with reality, if that makes sense. Outside
yeah. I
world
mean, what you consider like, yeah,
with the with the people who aren't in tech, I guess. Right,
yeah,
gotcha. So that makes more sense. More of an out
yeah,
of touch thing.
yeah.
Uh, where else can we go here? I don't want to go too deep.
Mm,
Before you scratch the surface. Okay, well, I guess we can go deeper.
mm.
Do you think there are certain sects where they kind of have an ego problem? Like there are some tech bros, I guess, right? There's like the frat culture kind of tech bros, which is also another
Yeah,
like stereotype, right? The like
yeah.
asshole type of guys. Does that make
Oh
sense?
yeah. I mean, it exists in like everywhere. So yeah. I mean,
So
you will find some people like date that bro combination.
well, that's crazy.
I
So
mean,
like finance bros, pretty much. Like
yeah. I mean, there are. I mean, I have seen some
the
personally. Like,
American Psycho type people. I
Yeah,
guess. Like,
we're personalities combination of mixture of like a date and like a standard tech bro.
wait. So are you saying they're a womanizer? Or are you saying they're an asshole? Or they are both at the same time?
I mean both at the same time.
Or are you saying they're jacked? That's also the other
Sorry?
definition. Are you also saying they're
Hmm?
jacked?
I don't think so. No,
No,
not
they're
all
not
of them.
jacked. Okay, just womanizer and asshole. Okay, good. It's the personality, not the
Yeah,
actual.
yeah,
They don't do kickboxing.
yeah.
Is jujitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, is it now a tech bro? Would you say a tech bro hobby? Ever since Zuck has started doing it, and half the kids I see in my CS class are doing jiu-jitsu.
I mean, at least in my circles, I don't heard that much, but it might as well be.
Okay, okay.
But I mean, it's like most tech bros are like, at least if you're living like a Bay Area, like a West Coast thing, you have like a lot of outside. Like you either do snowboarding, skiing, hiking, rock climbing,
Yeah, but
bouldering.
like Zuck and stuff do. Yeah,
Yeah,
jiu-jitsu. Do you wait?
yeah.
Do you think Zuck is a tech bro?
I mean, I mean, I believe the Zuck is like the original tech bro. Like he started the entire tech culture. No, if you think about it, Facebook was the first company who started paying a lot to developers. He basically started uh, he's the reason that we have the tech bro in the first place.
So all the young people who are like super. Yeah, I guess so.
I
All
mean, he
the young.
started giving high salary to developers and he set the culture for
Yeah,
like the meta.
but Google was kind of a big part of it too, though. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Google was
Google
too.
saw all the benefits, right? And
Yeah. Have you heard about in 2010 all the Google, Apple, and colluded to pay like people less salary so that they won't
Really?
poach each other? It came out like a few
Yeah,
years ago,
oh
yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
And like Meta
Then
was like not
Meta
only good,
broke it. Yeah,
yeah, Meta broke the thing. It was not part of it.
thank you, Facebook. Thank you.
I
Meta,
mean, people make fun of this Zuck, but I think he's like truly visionary if you look into
I
it.
mean, he might have ruined society, but for us as tech people, I guess he's somewhat visionary. I think he's a visionary, but like the metaverse doesn't make any sense. So the visions aren't always.
No, I think it's that so far to go, so like it won't happen in like future, but like the Zuck has the vision, but like there's just a negative stigma around like a Facebook Meta that they don't respect privacy. So like if they are doing it, it
But
will come out to like a
it's not
trashier version.
it's not just
There's like
that
a
stigma. There's also the like they just want us addicted to our devices stigma, which
yeah.
is the.
I mean, if Apple does it, right, people are gonna be cheering. Like
But
I
that's
know like
because
some people are
okay,
crazy about the Vision Pro.
Apple is
Yeah,
a different has a different brand than Meta.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
it's just the Apple haters will tell you it's super expensive and not
yeah,
worth,
yeah,
which
yeah,
mark the shit out of them.
yeah. I
So
mean, it's
I feel like
overpriced.
Meta is
Yeah.
known for their like getting like people just like addicted like psychologically to their products and not actually like anything useful.
I
Like
mean,
they
that's
connect
all
the
the
world.
social media.
That's
I
all
mean,
social
can
media.
you?
Yeah, but
It's like TikTok is
TikTok's
monitoring.
worse. TikTok's bad. Anyways, I
Same
think
with Snap.
we're
Yeah,
going way off topic.
yeah.
Wait. So Zuck is Elon Musk a tech bro? I wouldn't say so.
I
Would
mean,
you?
he bought. I think he tries to buy Twitter for like a meme or like
But he's
you
like
know
an
the let the
engineering.
yeah. It's kind of like the. I don't think he's the tech bro.
He's like an engineering bro. I don't know what they
Yeah,
called, but like
yeah,
he's like that.
yeah.
He's like into like cars and shit.
He doesn't do like what other like tech bro stuff,
The
like the activities.
uh, who else is there? Bill Gates is not a tech bro, I assume by
Yeah,
definition. He's like
yeah.
the. I guess there's like wait okay.
I mean, there are like multiple type in computer science, like Bill Gates,
Bill Gates are like
Linus.
the yeah
Yeah,
the like the
yeah.
nerdy guys I guess is the
They're
way you
like the
describe.
nerdy CS type and like slightly social or
Yeah.
like a tech bro type.
Do you think tech bros are inherently ambitious?
Oh, okay. I think the way to look towards, I think that's just my personal opinion, but like they're like a nerdy CS type who actually enjoy doing CS and like care about the thing that they are doing. But as like most people, like a tech bros, like uh I guess tech is the it's kind of like the engine that drives their other aspect of life. I guess they're like more focused on other aspect of life as well. Tech is just like kind of like a engine for them to like earn money so they can sustain a certain lifestyle. I mean, they might be into tech, but like not
Yeah.
as much as like a tech nerd.
Okay.
They don't.
Fair. Like there's like the Linux nerd kind of people, like
Yeah, no, like
the
if you go, yeah, if you make a friend with a tech nerd, you end up like a CS nerd. You talk more about CS and stuff. But like if you are with a tech bro, you like more
gotcha.
talk about like other stuff.
Like okay, it's both
Yeah,
a part of tech, bro.
I mean, I drink I had a boba addiction. Like I was drinking like 2 times a week, 2 or 3 times a week, like every other day, and that thing is super expensive. That's what like most of my tech salary went, like buying boba and Starbucks food. Now I'm trying to control it.
Microsoft game.
No, I used to go to cafeteria like I used to go there like 3 times a week. It was only like $4 though,
For
but I got
what? For
addicted to
food?
it. No, for like the cafe, right? Every
Oh,
building has like a cafe, which is actually like a really good drink for the price, like Starbucks quality level.
okay. Where are we going next? Oh wait. Okay. Okay. So there's the Tates. But is there? There's also like the I hate woman type as well, right? The like the the incel, I
You,
guess, the tech bros, the bro culture
uh,
kind of people.
I mean, it comes down to like how like why most people get into tech, right? There are like certain type of people who like grew up introverted, spend their time on like Reddit and 4chan, and if you're that like kind of an environment, right? You kind
Yeah.
of tech is like your escape. Like you get really good at tech, and then you like ended up working in like a tech industry. And I just
Gotcha.
feel like this like the I mean tech attracts a lot of different types nowadays.
Gotcha. I mean, the nice thing about tech is it's easy.
Mm,
It's not that easy to get into, but like it's like
mm.
there's no barrier, I guess, to
Yeah,
enter.
yeah. And
It's a
like a
fair
lot of
system.
resources are free, so like
Yeah.
I mean you need a degree. I guess most companies require a degree on like at least like FANG, but like the skill, right? It's like not gatekept as much as like I mean
Well,
I'm
the
not sure if any
personalities aren't as gatekept, I
yeah
guess. It's more of
yeah
a
yeah
because there was that guy at Google who like reported had that report. I don't know if you heard. There was the guy who came out with the report that was like, uh, women are inherently worse at whatever
oh
computer
really
science or something like that. Yeah,
oh,
and then he got fired. Yeah, so like Fang clearly hires those type of people as well. Still,
yeah I mean
which is kind of like
there's like I mean those kind of people exist in tech, and then you can do so much to like I mean it's bound to happen if you're hiring a lot of people, you're bound to have those people. Like it's
bad
just
apples.
yeah, I mean it's just how like the human population distribution works.
Yeah, I mean there's not like the AI girlfriend stuff as well. You know the Google manifesto?
Don't be evil.
No, not that. No, I mean the guy who got fired from Google for releasing
Oh,
the right. Do you know what I'm talking about?
oh,
Yeah, the one who it's against diversity and inclusion guy,
oh,
right? Uh,
mm.
where he talks about how yeah, bunch of dumb stuff here, but like
Oh, the meme. It was in 2017, right?
yeah, like there's a bunch of dumb stuff in here, but like it's kind of
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
the idea here is that it kind of assumes that like tech workers are like gods that require
Oh,
a lot of whatever a lot of like a certain like resilience that like apparently like women don't have.
what the?
It's like it's the okay wait. There's actually a lot here. I don't want to actually say most of it because it's kind
Yeah,
of fucked.
yeah.
But
We don't want to get canceled. Yeah,
I mean I don't agree with any, but
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I don't actually. Um,
yeah,
it doesn't quite make sense
yeah,
because that's not really the point
yeah,
of diversity hiring. Because like the you don't want people who are just always interested in things to run tech because then everything goes to shit. So we can't,
yeah. I mean, you need. It takes all the types to be like a.
a well-rounded company. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I
Because you
mean,
don't want like you don't want to be you don't want to be right. Like even if
yeah,
all the right people are like love video games, you still don't want to be right.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like it's not a um, it's not a yeah. It just doesn't quite. I mean, like
yeah.
obviously, yeah. I don't know. I think diversity hiring
Mm,
is, but
mm,
this kind of uh, But anyways, it's interesting, like because like you can because I mean these guys are like
Mm.
fairly like educated, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
But
like
then
you were saying, right?
they use their abilities to doing some very ethically
Mm.
dubious research. Uh,
Yeah,
but I guess it's because
yeah,
these guys are, again, it's like the whole like, yeah, it's like the whole like, oh, I can't go girls, so now it's like I
mm.
must villainize them. I think I don't know.
I don't think for this guys it's like simply just that. I guess it's like some internal bias.
Or like, but why? I mean, there's a few things. I guess you can be either like
Mm.
insecure in your abilities, so
Yeah,
you assume in,
yeah,
like diversity hiring is bad because
yeah,
then you can't get a
yeah,
job. You or like B, you think your job is very important,
yeah,
like
yeah,
super important. So like
mm, yeah,
you're
yeah. You
nobody
know,
else can have it. It's like
there is like a there is Andrew Tate and Tate follower, right? You
yeah.
know that there's a
This is
difference
like yeah exactly. These
being a
are like
Tate and a Tate follower.
these are like the tape followers. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a difference. Yeah, there's a difference.
There's an actual difference being like Andrew Tate and
Yeah,
being a Tate follower.
yeah. Because these guys don't have like
Like
the charisma. They just have all the nonsense. If that makes sense. Like this,
I won't call it charisma.
like confidence, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah,
Um, uh, yeah. And I think like yeah. Anyways, I'm not gonna analyze tape, but like
yeah,
yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
yeah.
But do you not think
You,
it's disproportionately in tech? I guess it's because it's more.
yeah. I mean,
I mean,
the
there's a
way
few
that,
reasons. I guess it's partly that
yeah,
it's male dominated. Uh,
yeah.
Generally, I guess. Um,
I mean, it's
and
historically
also,
been made up in.
wait. How do I guess I don't know the men struggle with growing up for some reason. I guess because
Mm,
like they're more sheltered than
mm,
other disciplines. Because like if you're like a doctor or something, it's like
mm.
you can't really like not touch grass. You know what I mean? Like it's like
Yeah,
you have to talk to people. Uh,
yeah,
but like I guess in other disciplines you can just not touch grass and then sorry in tech you
mm,
can just not touch grass and then
yeah,
you kind of
yeah,
like pick up
mm,
a lot of like dumb shit from
yeah.
the internet.
That's true. There's also like a few years ago, right? Like the riot culture, like the
Yeah,
bro culture riot, and there's like the entire thing with that they're trying to change it.
yeah. I
I
mean,
think gaming, as someone who
gaming's
has
probably
worked
worse.
like,
Yeah,
yeah, we have worked in gaming industry for like I like done a bit in gaming industry. I think it's kind of like more real compared to like places like Microsoft. In Europe,
okay.
from what I've heard, that I guess Fang like they try to like maintain like in terms of equality, but I think gaming industry is kind of like in terms of like male to female ratio is kind of worse than the standard tech.
I mean, the ratio shouldn't even like it shouldn't cause people to be like,
Yeah, yeah,
what are they gonna say? Um, Wait, okay, but do you not think the Tate
mm,
guys
yeah,
are like kind of nearly as problematic in a weird way? Because like the like the what's his name, the Uber CEO, right? He was kind of
yeah,
like that because he's like the eccentric, uh, like I'm better than everyone, kind of like
yeah.
VC, tech bro, what I'm talking about, like the
Like
very
like a brilliant jerk type of vibe.
yeah, like the I am like I feel like I'm better, like you know what I mean, the jerk.
Yeah, like a
Uh,
brilliant jerk, right? Like you're
yeah,
like a
yeah,
smart, but you, yeah,
yeah, and he's like he would like
yeah,
go to like strip clubs all the time and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like he's like
yeah,
those type of people.
yeah,
Um, like they're because I guess those guys just have a complete lack of empathy.
yeah.
I guess that's what happens. They just don't understand anything.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
those people also exist in like other industry, like it's part of the corporate culture.
yeah, I mean it's the
You might have some VC and exec, which are just so out of touch.
the finance pros, I guess the
Yeah,
super out of touch, super they don't understand like
mm,
their emotions. I guess they just simply uh just give in to their hedonistic
yeah,
desires in a weird
yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah,
Uh, yeah, and they create like real weird cultures.
yeah,
Because like the Uber stuff, there was like the story of the girl who was like one of like her managers or something like asked if like she would like have a threesome with like his wife and stuff.
Oh,
There's like there's like people there's like the like because there's also like the tech bro like open marriage like that side, right? There's the
I never heard about it. This is the first time
you
I'm
know heard
hearing
about
it.
this? Like
Yeah,
there's like the Silicon Valley people who are like liberal, the liberal like super liberal people that
yeah,
are like
yeah,
we
yeah.
have an open marriage.
Uh,
We have like no like like I feel like these people just like they're like like they look they're like American Psycho, they're like psychopathic, but like it's like um because like they I don't know, at least to me like open marriage seems kind of crazy,
yeah.
but like uh
I mean,
but yeah, there's
in the
like
valley, right?
those type of people, right? The like the
Yeah.
super the valley people, right?
I mean, there's a saying, right? You can be anything but religious in valley.
Yeah, I think I
If
see
you put
that.
the LSD in your fear, some people call you revolutionary. Or you can
Yeah,
do, but you can be anything but religious in valley. From I think it's from the show,
it's from
the
Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I mean, you just can't be Christian. You can be anything else.
yeah,
You can be Muslim if you want to be. It's actually pretty chill.
yeah,
Anything but Christian. It's
yeah,
the motto.
yeah,
Uh, kind of funny. Because I guess they're very they're like the Satan worship and stuff like that. I mean,
yeah,
Silicon Valley is a
yeah,
meme, but like,
yeah,
should those kind of tech bros actually? I don't know. I've never met people like that, but like, I assume they exist
yeah.
somewhere.
I mean,
Uh,
if you live in Valley, right, for a while, if you're working for a startup, I guess you kind of get to interact with those kind of people eventually.
yeah, that's
And
crazy.
like, I guess it's like in the upper tier of like, if you're like in a Valley startup scene and you meet VCs and stuff like that, you might get to encounter a lot
Yeah.
of weird parties and stuff like that.
But I wonder, like in Waterloo, do you
Mm.
see like people become more tech bro? Like the higher up they go, like like do you see the transition?
Of like becoming a tech bro.
Yeah, becoming a tech bro. Because you
I
guys
mean,
like start with like small co-ops and stuff, and then like eventually you make it to Cali,
mm,
hypothetically.
I think most people like kind of become more mature as they go into a career. At least the people that I'm like an introverted. I really hang out with like people.
Yeah.
So like I don't have much experiences, but like from what I've seen, as the people progress, they kind of like more and more like uh try to like make their life more balanced, and like people start like in the
Oh,
first year, like people start more exercising and doing like other stuff. So I guess they kind of become tech bro.
yeah. I guess right now
Mm,
things are like weird because we're in a
mm,
recession.
yeah, I
Because
think people are
I
worried
think the
about.
years before us, like there
Yeah,
were people who like work all the time and like keep trying to
yeah,
like push like Cali and then switch
yeah,
jobs and shit like that.
yeah,
But now I
yeah.
think we're in this like weird like sect of everyone trying to hit the gym, and then like because we can't actually like progress in careers because we're all like stuck in this like weird recessionary period. So
Yeah,
you can't be ambitious in like career sense.
yeah. No, I think there are some people who trying to like. I think there's like a time in 2022, right? At least from like people around like my who started the same year. It's like they're like the for most people it's like their fifth or sixth goal where they try to like make it to like a it's like a Kali or bust. You
yeah,
make it to big tech. Like some people made it and some people haven't. So they're like desperately trying to make it into it. And you kind of have to like because Waterloo sells the dream of like when I was in high school, there was
yeah,
like a dream. If you get into like a Waterloo CS, you get into Cali, right? It's like the
yeah.
entire dream of like either you get into like a Cali or like you go to Citadel or like another finance fintech companies. But they're like it was like the dream, right? They're just like selling the dream. So a lot of people work hard toward it, but now considering the economy and like you hear from like people who are like senior to you like 3 years ago who made it to like a Cali who are like when they graduated they had like a 3 or 4 offers and stuff like
Yeah,
that. But now you don't see it. So like there's also like dealing with it, like things not going like
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, Waterloo's I guess less. Yeah, no co-ops, no jobs.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
We should have done a UFD.
I mean, Water the Co-op program is not that great. It is used to be like
Yeah.
I never got a good thing out of Water the Co-op.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, we're going off topic again.
Yeah, we're going off track
Uh, where were we?
about the
Oh,
date
yeah.
tech
No, wait,
pro.
no, but like my point, like, do you think
Yeah.
people become more tech bro the more co-ops they have?
I mean, it depends on what co-op you have. I've seen people who like in the same co-op since like their first to six, they work for the same company like for like all
Yeah.
six co-ops. You can do that and like
Well, yeah, but but
you can, yeah,
yeah, but I'm trying to see where's the origin
mm,
story
yeah.
of. I guess actually no, I don't know. Like, how did the asshole Tate guys? Do they start off as asshole Tate guys? Do they become asshole Tate guys?
I mean, it depends on your environment, right? And
Like,
like,
because you said you know some of them, so like, how did these people? Where do you meet these people? Where are they?
I mean, by the time when I get to know them, right, I realize that they are the asshole type.
Yeah. Do you cut them off? They're no longer asshole.
I mean, no, to be honest, like I really find like talking with people really fascinating. Like even
Yeah,
though like the totally opposite and like the idea was just like talking with them like with like different type of people. I
that's fair.
just
That's
find
fair.
it fascinating.
That's fair. That's fair. It is. It is always nice to talk to people.
No,
To
I
talk.
just yeah, I just like talk with them out of like curiosity of like what goes into their mind, you know?
So what goes into their mind? That's the question, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I know what goes through their mind. It makes sense, I
yeah,
guess. Kind of.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, yeah,
It's crazy because I think those
yeah,
guys are like
yeah,
trying to fix insecurities
yeah,
that was inflicted to them a long time ago.
yeah, yeah,
But the people who inflicted those insecurities don't care about them anymore. So it's like
yeah,
a hurt
yeah,
people hurt more people kind of thing. That's like not actually doing anything
yeah,
because you're solving insecurities that the people
yeah,
who actually like inflicted onto you don't actually give a shit about anymore. So
yeah,
you just you're just hurting other people for no reason.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
because I like I can like I don't know. Do you think so? Like I feel like these guys don't become because you wouldn't go into CS if you're like in high school you were an asshole. I feel like you know what I mean. I don't know. Maybe they exist. I mean, I met some
Uh,
people in like first year at UFD who were like typical finance bros, but I think that was like a little 1 year, 2 year where CS was like hella
mm,
paying hella
mm,
money,
mm,
and that's
mm,
where they ended up. But
mm.
like for our generation, like if you're in CS, you were probably like a nerd in high school. I don't know.
Yeah, I think at least that most people like at least that I know like they started like they were into like programming and stuff when
Yeah,
they were like in high school. So like everyone kind of in the first and second year kind of know like bit about like programming. Even some of them were like a already internship, like a summer internship doing. I don't know how they did it, but they're
yeah,
like yeah,
like
they're totally
yeah.
they were
So,
like
but like,
they were totally
but
crack people.
they slowly become uh, how do they slowly become take guys because yeah, it's weird.
But I
Yeah,
think at least that I know that people like in compared to like if you at least from Microsoft, right? I haven't seen them like I don't know if Microsoft had like some sort of filter down their processing line that it kind of eliminates them, but like I guess other big tech companies and like that I don't see much of them compared to like working for like another like non-big tech companies.
yeah.
Just my experience, but my limited experience. I'm not sure if it has any big tech has
Is
any
the
like
gaming
and
industry just atrocious? You describe-
uh, I mean I had
is,
other com
is
okay
the
yeah.
gaming actually like tainted completely?
No, I
Whatever it
think there are
is.
like some good companies that they value like a work-life balance and like have like a properly
I mean,
but
Riot
they're
has
like
good work-life balance. I think they just have
yeah,
really bad work culture. But yeah,
yeah. I mean they're like companies who are like absolutely take advantage of you and just throw you out and they're like other companies I mean there are all sort of game companies it depends on your luck but I feel
uh,
game dev are like really underpaid compared to like they do double the amount of work on an average day compared to uh like the amount of work they do compared to like a normal suite and like a big tech at least at the junior level it's kind of like almost double like at least from my experience from the internship perspective it is like more it is more fast paced and like more deadlines compared to like big tech at least and they get paid a lot less for that.
gotcha.
But yeah, gaming industry in general just exploit people's passion, not gonna lie.
But I mean, like in terms of like bro culture,
Yeah.
uh, generally worse. I think Microsoft probably has like the best culture. best, I guess.
I mean, it's hard to say, like, if you haven't experienced all of them.
That's true. That's true. The least controversy, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah,
Last I
yeah.
checked, I
No,
don't know if
have you heard about what's the HoloLens some VP?
Oh yeah, wait,
Yeah,
there's question. What did
yeah.
he do? What did he do? Wait, let me Google this.
I'm not sure. I heard about some allegations.
Yeah, but what are the allegations?
Let me make sure I'm not saying something
It was
wrong.
that guy. He got let go for sexual harassment, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, for misconduct. I don't know if there's sexual harassment. Wait, let's see. Let me just not ruin this guy's fucking image.
Yeah, this was like I don't really wanna.
Let me read first.
Okay, the Bing is saying that.
You ask Bing what?
Yeah, it says VR porn for watching VR porn in front of workers.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yo, let me share my screen. Okay, that's what the Bing says. Okay, so like I can say, here, let me. Okay, you can see it, right?
Yeah. Wait. Yes, I can see it.
Is
Yeah.
there
What? It just says nothing.
Oh, can you see it?
Oh, if you're referring to something I asked him, you remember real much. Is this true? What's the source?
That's the Microsoft Bing thing.
No, but there's a source on the Bing search. You can just
Okay,
click
yeah,
on
I'm going there. It's
what
the New York Post.
Does the New York Post actually say what this?
Yeah, the headline says that the Microsoft exec resigns after being accused of watching VR porn in office.
So do you think the Microsoft exec was on 4chan, or like how did this happen?
I don't know. I have no clue, man.
Like that guy's like, I mean, it kind of, you know what's weird? I guess it like if you're into like VR,
Yeah.
You might be a little more weird than the other people who are not into VR. That's crazy though.
That's crazy, is it?
Yeah, so Microsoft's not immune, clearly.
Yeah.
Far from immune.
There was also the Android guy, right? The guy who like found
Oh no, I don't know.
founded Android, who was working for Google.
Yeah,
Then
he
he
got
also
let
had
go.
he had a controversial opinion about something.
What was his opinion? I mean, there's like the political opinions, but those aren't like that deep.
Yeah.
Like there is the Meta guy, right? Who got let go. I mean, those guys are still like kind of assholes, but like those guys are the I don't know what they are even, because they're not like they're like the Uber CEO type of people, I guess. The like it's like technically it's all consensual, but like it's all very questionable behavior.
I mean, at least also the Stephen Hawking, right? I keep saying it on my social media.
What did he do?
Yeah, that's so much of that.
Oh no, okay, wait. Okay, yeah, no, this guy was bad. He coerced someone into oral sex. Yeah, no, but it's because okay, I see. Yeah, so the Android guy, bad.
Yeah,
he's not a. That's crazy. Though. Google protected him for a bit. Google paid for like silence and stuff. Crazy, and he made millions of dollars after he left.
They have the what's called golden parachute type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's like okay, it's crazy though. Yeah. So there's there's a lot of like sexual misconduct.
Yeah.
It's kind of a thing in most I don't know most industries, but a lot of industries I guess. But like definitely exists in tech. A lot of older guys I guess who are like can't seem to understand. I don't know. Common sense, I guess. I don't know what's going on. But, and then there's like the there. Okay.
I mean, there's also like if you talk about like Blind the app, it's also. Do you think it's part of being like a tech bro?
Yeah, but Blind is like the I feel like I count Blind as part of the 4chan.
I thought it was just like a tech bro subreddit.
No, but Blind is like atrociously toxic.
Yeah.
It's like the people there are just TC.
Okay, the fuck. Yeah, TC or GTF.
Like the Blind is like atrociously bad.
Yeah.
So like I feel like the people on blind are not the best of us. They're not
Yeah, I mean,
the
if you
generic.
wanna feel, if you are too confident, then if you wanna feel, if you need to know your place, you go to blind and
Yeah.
just search for the salaries. I think same with the
But
CS Reddit, right?
yeah.
Like CS, what's the CS career questions or something else?
Well, that one's not that. It wasn't that last
Yeah,
I checked. At least I don't know
yeah,
what's going
I
on right
don't
now.
know.
But
Yeah, but
when
yeah,
I was there, it's not that bad usually.
yeah.
Usually pretty chill.
No, but
CS
I think
majors, it's atrocious right now.
yeah, that one.
Like, that one's atrocious, but that's probably because everyone's young and idiots,
Mm.
and we're in a recession and we can't find
Yeah.
jobs.
No, I think there's also the FOMO, right? Because no matter how much you make, you realize that some of your peers are making too much.
Well,
So you try to
it's
make much, but you're already making too much.
well the issue here is they don't understand that there's like more
Yeah,
to life than money.
yeah.
There's more things
I
you
mean,
can
it's kind
do
of like
with
a
your life.
competition, right?
Yeah, but what are you competing for?
Yeah,
Nothing.
yeah, yeah. I
Like
mean, most people don't even have, can't even spend that much. Like their bank account, like going up, up, and up.
yeah, but like it's not like
Yeah.
like it's not like more power or more money is
Mm,
like
mm,
good for anything really. Like it
yeah,
doesn't equal.
yeah,
Like I guess that's how you get like
mm,
the VP like sexual misconduct people as well. Like because
yeah,
they like compete super hard and then they make it to the top and they're like, oh, I have this power now. But they're like, oh, I don't know. I guess they just use it for
yeah.
yeah because they didn't really they
Mhm.
can't seem to
Mm,
get anyone to actually like enjoy spending time with them.
mm.
Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
yeah.
Is it because most people are like somewhat lonely or like
Well,
they lack certain, I guess.
I think there's a certain assumption where like there's a certain uh entitlement
Mm.
in men in general probably, but like
Oh yeah, yeah. I
uh
think I know what you mean.
where like you feel like you're making all this money, you have all this power, where
Yeah,
where's the woman, you know? Like it's like it doesn't actually make any sense. But like
it's a really toxic mindset.
yeah, it's like I feel like you like that mindset is kind of what's causing this.
Yeah,
Um it's causing both like the sexual misconduct and even like people like
yeah,
the Uber CEO guy. Like those people are
uh,
also like sick.
yeah,
Even though like it's
yeah,
technically like they go to like strip clubs, but like it's like
yeah,
it's still kind of fucked. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of that mindset that's kind of I
yeah,
think
yeah,
causing this.
yeah,
Yeah, they just don't understand like there's like ways to enjoy life. I don't know
yeah,
how to explain this, but like
yeah,
it's like this is not the this will not bring you happiness.
yeah. Okay? It comes down to my next question. Do you think like average tech bro kind of knows like in and out of dating or like how to talk to women and like properly approach or like
I think that
they
average tech
try to
pro
creep other
is
people out somewhat?
okay. Firstly, I feel
Mhm.
like this is a little we're about to be like a little sexist of a conversation, but
Yeah.
uh, the average tech bro is uh, probably socially like awkward, but like the you don't want to be the finance bros either. So like I don't know actually know what you asked me. Like you don't want to be like guys like Tate, who are,
Yeah.
like very confident and cocky
Yeah.
and like will approach like any. But like
Mm.
that's not
Yeah.
good. That's not actually a fix. That's just you're
Yeah.
rubber banding over the the actual issue. Uh, so like I think uh I don't know. I don't know. I can't generalize like this. It's kind of hard to generalize.
Yeah.
Depending on when you meet them, I guess, and what they're
Yeah.
doing. Uh, but I would say, uh, like unless you're the take guys, they wouldn't call themselves good with
Yeah.
like woman. I guess I don't know. But like those
Yeah.
take guys aren't actually good women.
Yeah.
They just say it because it's like a weird insecurity thing going on.
Yeah.
I mean it is a stereotype that like guys in tech can't talk to women. It is definitely
Yeah.
a stereotype.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that
Yeah. That's
stereotype
what I
is.
was like trying to ask. Do you believe in the stereotype?
I can see why it happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, I can see why it happens. I mean, I wouldn't say like I mean, there are plenty of people at Microsoft who are like
Yeah.
fine, like that girlfriends. So like, I don't quite believe. I would believe it more for like a average CS student, but I don't know about
No,
average
no.
tech worker. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I think
Because I
when
feel
you grow
like
up and
you grow
graduate,
out
you
of
kind of,
the CS.
yeah, you
Yeah,
kind
you
of
kind of
become more mature and well-rounded and like,
yeah.
have
in
like a
general.
more healthy
But
perspective
I don't know if
and
I'm just projecting my own
yeah,
growth onto other people. But like,
I think that's true. That's
uh,
true. That's also
uh, so I'm sure there's some. Actually, people like grow in different. Like, there are
yeah,
definitely
yeah,
like guys who work in tech who are like older and who are still like in that mindset, and they're like,
yeah, yeah. I mean, I
yeah,
can see
like
that.
yeah,
I mean, it's also like the environment that I think it's also mostly depend on your environment, like what university you go to, right? Like in your first year, if all you did it was kind of like staying in your dorm all the time and studied that kind of thing, and then
yeah.
like
I
you
think
didn't get to meet many people, like
yeah,
saw different point of view kind of things, then you probably take more time to like grow as a person and like become well-rounded compared to like if you try to be like more social.
that's true. Yeah, I mean, well-rounded is like a
Yeah,
weird
I
concept,
think
but yeah,
that's the most kind of thing that people don't realize early on. At least I didn't realize when I was in like first year that like you had to have like it's good for your mental health and you as a person to be like go out of your comfort zone and do
yeah,
things and like try to have like a balanced life just outside of like CS and studies and stuff and like co-op. There's like entire life out there than just like grinding lead code and like or playing league kind of things.
I think I got lucky
Yeah,
because I achieved success at an early age. But then I was like super lost for a bit. But like, and then COVID happened. COVID, I think,
yeah,
stunted everyone's, I guess,
yeah.
social skills. But like,
I
uh,
mean, for me, I'm like one good thing that I came out of COVID for me is that I like kind of like realized the value of like being well-rounded and like having the
being with
social
people, right?
interaction and like yeah, kind of thing. I like touching grass.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I actually didn't see the benefits of touching grass until I came back from until I went to Seattle. I didn't
No,
actually,
I mean
I didn't
like
touch that much actual grass. I was like,
yeah, yeah,
I socialized, but I never actually
yeah,
realized how good like
yeah,
touching grass was as a,
yeah,
for my head. Like,
yeah. No,
nature's
but I
great.
think it's kind of important for your mental health to like actually go out and
Nature's
do
incredible.
stuff and like
Yeah,
spend some time in sun. Not gonna lie, if you
it's
stay
it's
in like a
it's good. It's really good for you to socialize in
yeah,
like
yeah,
uh in both like between friends and in between like new
yeah,
people. If that makes sense.
yeah,
Uh, like, yeah, balance is always good, right? In general.
yeah,
Uh, but yeah, I mean, but like this isn't like unique
yeah,
to tech. Like
yeah,
there's the whole
yeah,
uh like Fox News and everything, right? There was a bunch of
yeah,
like there are definitely a bunch of guys like this who are like, oh,
yeah,
I have now CEO, and or like I
yeah,
am now the VP or whatever, and like
yeah,
where's the
yeah.
woman? Like it's like
Uh,
the that weird mindset that like
yeah, I mean, yeah, that's like a totally
yeah
unhealthy and destructive mindset. Not only for you, but like people around you.
yeah yeah that makes sense. Um,
I guess we should talk more positive things about tech, bro. Now that we,
you think so? Okay, sure.
yeah,
They're pretty smart usually. Uh,
yeah. I would. I mean, in particular feel like not as in like
yeah, but
yeah,
some of them are.
yeah,
I mean, in general, you
yeah,
have to be pretty smart to be in tech, but like,
yeah.
uh,
I think not nowadays.
you think everyone's dumb now? What do you mean?
No, I mean, I mean, I don't know what like you don't have to be that smart to be in tech.
I think you're underestimating how smart you are.
No,
Yeah, sure, how
like
smart we are.
if you just want to become a front end engineer, do you think you actually
Okay,
need to go
no.
to university?
To be a front end engineer at Microsoft, I feel like you do. Like at big tech, you do.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can actually acquire the knowledge, but it's probably hard.
You definitely can, but like that's not.
I mean, it
There
depends
was self.
on.
I met some self-taught people. I feel like those guys are smart too, though. Like
Yeah,
acquiring the knowledge by yourself is still like pretty
yeah.
difficult.
But I
Uh,
feel not everyone can be self-taught. I think that's the thing. People say
yeah.
that you can do stuff without degree, or like I feel like on average, like a
Well,
person needs a degree. Like it's really difficult to be a self-taught. Do you think
uh,
that?
I think it's good that the degree gives you a lot of
Mm,
uh,
base.
not even base, a lot of direction. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like I'm just thinking about uh, like if I was like maybe self-taught or something, I may have like because I would have been screwed if I didn't get a job after like when pandemic happened and the tech
yeah,
crash. If that
Yeah.
makes sense. But like because I was in university, like it was just went back to university. Like it's like I don't know. It just gives you like a lot of like I feel like you can burn out pretty easily, but like if you just try to be self-taught, like
Yeah.
even if you learn a lot, or like you can uh yeah, you just I don't think you're. I think no offense to the self-taught people, but they're usually not
Mm.
as well-rounded unless they're like already have a degree and then they got
Yeah.
self-taught. If
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I mean,
I feel like
if
you
you're,
miss out on
mm,
a lot of like
mm,
social life in university, a lot of things, right?
yeah.
You
I
miss out
mean,
on
there's
making friends, you miss
also,
out on a bunch of shit.
yeah, there's also other technical part. It's easier to pivot if you have a degree, like a background. Like if you're self-taught in like front-end tech, right? It's probably hard for you to pivot to a backend.
Yeah,
Versus like you have a degree, so you have like a kind
you're
of
more
like
well-rounded.
basics of every
Yeah,
kind of things like OS and stuff. So it's probably easier for you to pivot in
yeah.
the industry. You can try different things.
Oh, that's right. Okay, wait. What
But
are the positive qualities of tech, bro? They're pretty. They're usually a high conviction people. It's kind of a thing, right?
I guess,
You think so? You don't think so?
yeah,
It's kind of our like high conviction, introverted kind of. Like I mean, like not intro. Like introvert and extrovert is kind of a weird label, but like
yeah, yeah,
because like I wouldn't call like the people see like Travis Calvin type people
yeah.
introverted, but like
I mean, you can be introvert or extrovert. Or like,
yeah,
I don't think that
I
matters.
don't think that matters. Yeah, but I don't even think I don't. I This is gonna be a tangent that we probably
Yeah,
shouldn't go
yeah,
down. But
yeah,
like I don't think those labels
yeah,
are useful.
yeah.
What are the positive qualities of tech? They're rich. They make money. Being rich is a good. It's positive quality.
No, but I've seen people who spend all of the money. So like they make more, they spend more, so they're like not technically rich.
Okay, but they're like they have a rich lifestyle, I guess.
Yeah, I would
What
say
do you
that.
spend that much money on? What are they
I mean, you
buying?
can easily spend a lot of money. Like if you
Rent, I
Uber Eats
guess.
every day,
Yeah, Uber
yeah,
Eats
if
every day.
you
Fuck.
rent, I mean,
Uber Eats every day
if
is so expensive. That's such a waste of money.
I mean, rent is so expensive. If you wanna
Yeah,
like,
rent is
if
expensive.
I mean, if I wanna live wealthy, right, I can spend like 4K on a rent,
Oh, yeah, wait.
buy
The
like a
other,
proper 1 BHK.
I feel like the other thing we have to talk about is like the whole like tech bros taking over cities and like driving up all the
Or
rents, right?
oh yeah,
There's the what's it
like
called?
how
The
tech bro in Seattle.
Yeah, like the go home tech bro type people, right?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. Go ahead. What do you think about this? Do you think we're ruining the cities or?
Okay, for most people who work at Microsoft, they can barely afford a house. Not even gonna lie.
Okay, fair.
I
But
mean,
like,
Microsoft base is peanuts, right?
but isn't that
Compared to other, it's peanuts.
but
Do
compared
I
to
don't
the
think I can.
average person in Seattle, we're getting paid way more money, so those guys are even
Yeah,
more screwed.
but not enough to like afford like buy a house in like or like
Yeah,
few
but we're
years
still
at least.
we're hiking up the rent
Yeah,
prices. We're still affecting things here. Like compared to the
yeah,
average salary of a Seattle person, we're
yeah,
getting paid way more
yeah,
money. So like
yeah.
we're ruining their thing.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are coming to Seattle, right?
Yeah,
And they're like they can afford the high prices. So yeah, I mean it's the same with Bay Area. Like Bay Area got like it's so if you're not in tech, it's so hard to even live in Bay Area. Like if you don't have a high salary, like in California, like
yeah. But
if you try to
is there
live
a
in.
solution? Do you think we should be all remote workers, or like is this just a unsolvable problem?
Oh, I think there's also the point, right? Like companies they pay according to the state. So like if you want to get paid, you better be in Bay Area
But
or
why
like
would you want
Seattle.
to get? But if
If you
you
move to Texas, you get like a 20% cut
yeah,
or something.
but that's because the cost of living in Texas is like
Yeah.
30% less. So it shouldn't
There's
affect.
all
But
there's also the fact, right? Some of them are now like not work from home. They're like hybrid. You have to come back, and I think there's also like, have you read the thing? There's also recently news that people who like work from home, they don't get that much promotion compared to like in person. So they're like discriminated against. So like people who actually like want to progress, even though they want to work from home, they probably won't if they feel like that if you work from home, you don't get that bonus and promotion compared to like your peers who works in person. I mean, it depends on the company and if they normalize it. For instance, like
yeah,
Airbnb, right? It doesn't like give you the same thing no matter where you work. So like that
okay,
kind of incentivize
okay,
people.
but like, do you think we should go home at Tech Bros, or do you think we
Like
should stay? Yeah. Do you think it's morally question? I don't know. Like I saw it like when I was in Bellevue, it was kind of crazy. Out like there were just
Yeah,
homeless people who were like normal people.
yeah,
Like they looked like just like average person, just on
yeah.
doesn't have a house, which is
No,
like
I mean, every like not even a tech. Like if you go to New York has the homeless problem. Other cities
yeah.
too, like Atlanta, which is not like tech kind of like city per se. I feel like the homeless crisis is like probably tech growth might contribute it, but it's not like the factor, the contributor factor that contributes to homelessness.
Gotcha. Okay, so you think okay. So we don't have to go home. We can chill. See how they hold it. All the housing.
I mean,
I
it's
don't know.
kind of
Housing.
have a negative impact too.
I mean, housing isn't really. I don't know. Would you work in tech if you didn't get paid that much? I guess that's kind of the
Yeah,
further question.
right.
Would one work? Would you say tech bros would work in tech if they didn't get paid as much?
Okay, if I'm getting paid same, I would rather work in. I mean, I'm good at tech. If I'm getting paid the same, I'll probably also be in tech regardless.
That's fair. I mean, the issue is like we're trained for it right now at this point.
Yeah.
So we're
No,
it's
I
like
was in
okay,
math physics in first year, right?
yeah.
For
But
me,
like
the
right
other
now,
route would be like getting a PhD and work in math and physics, but that just takes too much time. And like, it's so hard to be like, go through the PhD and actually work in a research
do,
compared to
do
like tech.
do you think there's actual like research even like to do? I'm sure there is. I'm sure.
I think people, not gonna like, people should pay much more to teachers and like people who actually contribute more compared to like tech worker.
Teachers, yeah.
They should get paid more.
Teachers should
Like
definitely
people,
get paid more, especially since how
yeah,
much effect they have on the kids.
yeah,
But because the way capitalism is set up, it rewards
yeah,
innovation
yeah,
disproportionately towards service as opposed to service workers. So like
yeah,
tech and I mean finance obviously gets paid a lot of money because they set up the
yeah,
system.
yeah.
Thank you, finance.
No, but
But like
I guess the
tech
thing,
is especially like because it's an innovation sector, so
yeah,
it like gets paid a lot of money
yeah.
uh, compared to like services and other things. I feel like even
I,
doctors should probably get paid more than we do, but we paid like a similar
yeah,
amount,
yeah.
which is kind of
Also,
like
I think the finance bro, on average, might work more hours than the average tech bro.
yeah. I mean they're yeah the generic like their finance bros are like the douchebag. They're like they're like stereotype is like the Tate guys. Right? That's like their default stereotype.
But they also work a lot hours
Yeah,
compared to tech bro.
that's true. Uh, but they're like their stereotype is like they only care about money, stuff like that. I would say like tech bros usually don't care about money, if that makes sense.
I mean, they
Like
care
in
about
that
the, yeah,
they care
in
about the
that regard.
lifestyle, I guess, but
Yeah,
they don't care about the money counter, if that makes sense.
I mean, some of them do.
Some of them do fair. The bigger, more money type
Like,
of
if
person.
you go to blind, right? It's like DC.
Yeah, TC.
All,
But
yeah,
TC is different, though. You know what I mean? Because like
yeah,
finance bros would say net worth.
yeah,
You know, there's like kind of different things. TC is
yeah,
like your worth currently.
yeah,
Net worth is like your total worth. You know what I mean? So it's like
yeah,
kind of a
yeah, yeah,
different sectors.
yeah,
It's like I feel like you would people in tech don't respect like the millionaire dude who doesn't work. Well, they
yeah,
respect the senior developer who gets paid like 300K. You know what I mean? So it's like a different kind of
yeah,
thing because I feel like tech people like really respect hard work. Does that make sense? Like not hard work, but but like sorry, not hard work, I guess, but like
yeah,
they respect uh working in tech for some. I
yeah,
guess I don't know. They respect
yeah,
innovation, building stuff.
yeah,
For other people who actually build things, right?
yeah.
Do you think the tech bro market is saturated? Is there too many tech bros?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
nowadays it's like, I think that's the reason, right? During pandemic, like everyone was like getting into tech, and like now, like a lot of people in high school want to be in tech.
Even now, do you think is this still as bad?
I think
Can
a
be.
lot of people want to be in tech, even though like it's a recession.
Well, I don't know. I will see.
But I mean, compared to like
I mean, last year
five,
was
six
pretty
years,
bad, right? Yeah,
yeah,
like uh,
mm,
last year, and like I meet like
yeah,
people in like third year at UFT and stuff
yeah,
like that. They tell me like they will watch the day in
yeah,
the life videos, and that's their
yeah.
their tech now.
Yeah, I mean, those
Uh,
stay in the life career like the main motivator for people to go into tech. Like, I
the
mean,
thing,
they're not even reality at this point. Like,
but even like people don't understand like how like those guys are like they're not doing nothing. They're thinking constantly about their work.
yeah.
That's
No, but
that's
I
how I
think
think
the day in the
tech
life are
works.
so skewed. Like I've never seen like exact like day to day. I mean, it's not like the glorified one day might be of the year where you get that day in a life.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
all other days, or like on average, it's not like that glamorous that
No,
people come out to be.
I mean the
I mean,
deadlines and stuff. There's a lot of deadlines and people like
yeah.
work hard and shit. A lot of people. Yeah.
I mean, I mean, the intern day in a life might be a bit more true, like
Fair.
a day in the life of a Microsoft intern or something like that. That might be kind of close to reality, but like for a full time, right? Like if you are like, even though you do a lot of stuff, depending on the day and the
Fair. Um, yeah, but oh, wait, this is a weird question. Do you think
Mm.
our engineering kids, what are they called? uh, people who work at like Boeing and stuff.
Oh, I mean, we know people who work at who
We
work at
do.
Boeing.
What
Yeah,
is like? In my head, I have the engineering stereotype,
yeah,
but like they don't have a. I guess they don't have a brand, but they're kind of
yeah,
similar to Tech Bros.
yeah.
So they're generally seen as more. I don't know if I know how to explain it, but they're more outgoing, I guess, than the average Tech Bro. But like,
I mean, I know like my brother is engineering. I don't know engineering, bro.
yeah,
I don't know what to say, but yeah, he's like a engineer.
okay,
Not like yeah. I mean, yeah, I think he's like kind of similar to like
it's very
Tech
similar, I
Bro.
think, right? Yeah, similar.
I mean, it depends. I mean, he's not in Bay Area, so like he's
Yeah,
probably not be a your representation. I don't
Nice.
know what you.
I mean,
And this also
yeah,
come down to like tech. I mean, Toronto, right? It didn't get ruined by Tech Bros.
yeah. Fair. What else? Is there anything else we can talk about? I mean, there's like cities of Tech Bros,
Mm,
Seattle,
mm, mm,
Cali.
mm,
Uh, yes, mostly it. I think we've covered most of it.
mm.
Why is rock climbing and hiking the two hobbies? I mean, I can explain to you why, but do you want to give it a shot? I guess I can explain both, but like
Okay, well, like a rock climbing and hiking is like a.
the tech bro hike, the hobbies,
I mean, hiking is like I think only the Seattle thing. That's like because there's just too
and
many places.
Silicon Valley, right? Isn't it a thing in Mountain View as well?
I don't think compared to as much as Seattle
Oh,
though.
yeah? Okay, because it's just the location I think for hiking, right?
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
what?
only thing to do in Seattle is to hike
Yeah,
all this stuff. But yeah, if you're surrounded by like different nature and
and
like
I mean rock climbing makes a lot of sense because it's like
or like bouldering, like I
yeah.
would like people rather face the wall than interact with other people.
Oh my god, I see. No, but you interact with people when you go bowling and stuff. I think it's just
Yeah, yeah.
it's the puzzle solving. Uh,
Mm,
that makes sense. I mean, like you like I don't know. I feel like most tech bros also just don't like
mm.
drink and stuff. Like they're not like the frat. I mean, there's some okay.
I mean, they're like
Alright,
not like a heavy
we'll
drinker
cut that.
for the evening.
Yeah, they're not like
But
they're
I've seen,
like you. I don't think you. I mean, there are some obviously, but like
I've like
you don't.
seen people getting drunk every day for like a month, but that's not
Yeah, I also
for
seen that.
like for the
But like,
entirety of internship. But
but like I don't think that's the average.
yeah,
Uh, like I mean um like I feel like the average person, like if you think about it, are like the people who like work 9 to 5 and then like on the weekends they go for like a beer. You know what I mean? Like you
yeah,
don't see that type of person. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
like they go out and beer with their friends and then they go like
yeah,
fishing. Like you don't see
yeah.
the like
Yeah, you don't go out
the
fishing.
chill hobbies. I guess are never a thing, right?
Oh,
Because
I mean, you might not, you haven't tried the kind of like a water sports, but there's also like a big thing, at least in Seattle though.
I mean, there's surfing, right? Surfing is something.
Like not even surfing, but like
I mean,
sailing.
sailing, yeah, and then there's
Yeah.
rowing, right? Rowing and sailing, yeah.
Yeah, canoe. I mean,
Anyway,
parasailing too. That's fun though. Also skydiving and stuff. I mean, I
yeah,
don't think average tech broker might be into it, but skydiving is pretty much fun.
yeah. Um,
That would be my tech pro thing. Get like a skydiving license because it's
yeah.
so cheaper if you get a license.
Uh, you can also get. There's also airplanes. That's a fun hobby. I
Yeah.
really want to learn how to
Oh,
fly.
I've heard about people getting like the airplane license,
Yeah, I've heard
like the
one of
old
my
stuff.
managers wanting to get a. Airplane.
Yeah,
So wait, we can talk about. We can wait before we
yeah,
end.
yeah, yeah.
Our crypto bros.
Yeah.
How do you describe them? How would you describe a crypto bro?
I don't think I have that much exposure as you do. Like, I'm
Uh,
not active on like crypto Twitter or
well,
anything else.
they're kind of they're basically finance bros, if that makes sense. Like they're
Yeah,
the type of
yeah,
people who like want
yeah,
to see the line go up,
yeah,
pretty much,
yeah,
and are like they get like super rich off like NFTs or whatever, or like
yeah,
crypto, and then they like go like,
yeah,
and then they flash their money. They just party and club and
yeah,
stuff like that. They
yeah,
party with their exclusive
yeah,
NFTs. That's kind of the
yeah,
crypto bro
yeah,
stereotype.
yeah,
Um, yeah, they're just kind of finance bros, but they're just not
yeah,
in. They're in crypto. They're not in traditional finance.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
like finance bros are known as like the work hard, party hard kind of people.
yeah,
It's like that. It's like that, but like in crypto. Uh, yeah, that's mostly what I think. I mean, there's obviously there's a lot of like Linus Torvalds type people in crypto as well.
yeah.
Like the philosophy, like the people who actually give a shit about like
The people who actually build
yeah, the
useful
people
stuff.
build useful stuff or like try to build useful stuff.
Yeah,
Questionable how useful, but like
yeah,
they actually like try to build like systems that like make sense.
yeah, yeah.
Like Vitalik and people like that.
Yeah, I mean,
But
the ETH founder, right? Is like the
yeah,
guy. I would trust. I think ETH is the one of the most stable. I
yeah.
mean, I
I mean the still like the issue with. I mean, I wouldn't say issue. I don't know.
yeah,
I think Vitalik is. I'm not
yeah,
gonna. We're not gonna do it for
yeah, yeah,
crypto. But I think like I understand that why some people would even hate those people because
yeah,
they're very out of touch as well.
yeah,
If that makes sense.
yeah,
Very
yeah,
systems focused
yeah,
as opposed to like emotion focused. I guess like
yeah,
politicians and stuff are very different type of people than like the Vitaliks of the world. If that
yeah,
makes sense.
yeah,
Uh, like because like the Vitaliks of the
yeah,
world are very focused on the systems.
yeah,
They think the
yeah,
systems fix everything.
yeah,
But like they're like politicians are like the personal
yeah,
accountability kind of political science people. But yeah, generic crypto bro
yeah,
is I wouldn't call Vitalik a generic crypto bro. I would say
yeah,
generic crypto bro is the guys who just got rich off crypto
yeah,
and now have too much free time, so they just go
yeah,
and get into their exclusive NFT clubs and do nothing else with their lives.
yeah,
The generic crypto bro.
yeah,
Yeah. There's also like the like I don't want to. Okay, that's gonna be mean. There's like the really clueless like people who are like basically just lottery winners who like just bought like Dogecoin and are like they look like they came from I don't even know like the suburbs of like I don't even know like this is gonna be kind of weird.
It's
We're
Dogecoin
stereotypes
up.
super hard here, but
Yeah,
like the suburbs of Houston or something. But they're like super rich off like Dogecoin. Like there's those type of people in crypto, uh, which is kind of like crazy. Uh, there's also actually like okay, there's also this weird like hood culture kind of thing in crypto because there's like the like you know the rapper like gangster
mm,
kind of culture because those guys also like
mm,
crypto because it's like anti-authority,
mm.
it's like
Oh,
anti-government and stuff like that, anti-police. Um,
that's
there's those
interesting.
type of people as well. Like there's quite a few rap songs about crypto. Uh,
I never knew that.
there's quite a few raps in it
That was a thing.
from like
Yeah.
famous rappers.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
yeah, um, yeah. Uh, anyways, I don't want to steer. This is going to be
Mm, mm,
we're going to get
yeah,
canceled the more I steer them.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
uh, but yeah, I think that's kind of the crypto side of things. Is there machine learning, bros? That machine learning, when I think about it, is mostly like either the AI chat GPT people nowadays that are
yeah,
like
yeah,
the tech bros that are like
yeah. I
shoving
mean, they're like,
ChatGPT into everything, and then
I've been, yeah, I mean, I've been trying to be like looking into AI Twitter. That like, I mean, they're like super people like AI will take over the world type of people.
yeah,
But like mostly, I don't have that much exposure. Like the people that at least that I interact with, who are like I'm mostly on the how do I say like building ML infrastructure side of things. They like really like the like because actually like the ML that we are currently the way we are doing it right GP3 model they're like not environmentally sustainable. That's same problem as like a Bitcoin. It just takes so much
yeah,
energy to do like those inferences right. So the current goal, at least from like the communities like where like new AI startup like modular or like CBROs like the chip manufacturing stuff like that, is that at the current rate AI is like not sustainable from like environment perspective and energy point of view. That and we don't have like any sort of hardware. So there's like a community now that are trying to be like, yo, at this rate it's not sustainable. Let's try to solve this problem. Try to make it like more sustainable. Those large language models, they just take so much resources to like make like either like optimize our net infrastructure, make like chips specifically designed to like run those AI systems. So it's like more energy efficient and stuff like that. There's also like a big effort. The people don't talk much about it compared to like new GPT models that like the negative energy aspect of like ML just like hype right now. Because at this current rate, if everyone start to developing and like using resources, then it's gonna be bigger thing than like people like mining Bitcoin. That it's just gonna take a lot of energy
Yeah,
to
but okay,
like
wait. So there's those type of people. Uh,
yeah.
is there like the rich get rich quick type people?
I mean,
Machine?
if you look at the new YC bands, right, Y
Yeah,
Combinator, almost all of them are like
machine learning.
AI
Machine
companies,
learning.
which are just like, and every time OpenAI does a release, half of them gets killed because OpenAI just supports that feature they're trying to build. They're like some people who just try to start a tech company who's just like a glorified GPT wrapper and try to make money, try to get VC funding. Like, I mean, in this economy, like even if you have like come up with a good like semi decent AI idea, you can probably get like a VC funding if you're like smart enough to do it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, they're like also like AI doomers who like don't like AI but like against it. Because kind of like, I mean, the thing is justified too, but they're also like, I mean, the AI is kind of like, I hope it goes into, I mean, that's the time in life when like we have options that it can go in the wrong direction. It's like how you deal with AI, like it can replace jobs and stuff like that too. There's also be like the consideration.
Okay. So okay, like in my head, I'm thinking like machine learning
Mm,
people are generally like
mm.
really like scientific, and it's kind of
I
like
mean,
this.
most people who are into like ML stuff, right, like the high level,
Yeah,
who are like working towards the models, like most of them have like PhD and like
yeah,
masters and like super technical.
gotcha.
I guess if you actually want to do real AI, like build models, stuff like that, like the barrier to entry might be a bit higher than like a normal tech.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But there's also the open source AI, which I actually like,
Yeah,
that you don't need to be like a Meta or Microsoft to actually, there are like open source models coming out nowadays, which are like actually really good for like the open source community. And I think like open source AI might be like the future because you cannot rely on like a corporation.
yeah. I mean, it's good. It's always good
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
not rely on a single point of failure.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
there's also like the people fearing that
yeah,
any open source AI can be used for like good and evil, right? You can do a lot of bad stuff with.
gotcha.
Like a scammer, right? Just can take a really good AI and then like try to scam like older folks. Like it's
Okay,
so easier to scam people now with AI.
yeah, that makes sense. I think that's we have
Yeah.
so much content.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I guess
we're
we should
cutting
end
here.
it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you
Yeah.
for listening.
Yeah.